Hashimoto, Dr. Hashimoto here with Trackstad. I got Sarah Hanson here from.
And I'm our operations officer here at Bushido. And if you haven't heard of who Bushido is, we are a better billing company strictly because we're chiropractors who care about your practice. Whether we're doing full billing, consulting, just as needed help, audit,
Sarah's gonna talk about the money, the cash flow isn't there.
or if you have concerns, because usually providers start to notice or have those concerns arise when the money's not in their account, right? And when the money's not in your account, it's too late.
Yeah.
You got months, you got potentially years behind you of issues that are now just compiling. So monthly financials are super important too. Is your AR report, the accounts receivable, exactly. So payers state make a big difference, but on average, everything kind of sits in that 0 to 30, maybe 30 to 60 range. Just by hitting your submit button on claims, you should expect 85% of that to be paid by 60 days. But if you have claims sitting over 60 days that don't have follow-up or in that, 60 to 90 day range, those are all things that need calls. They need follow-up. They need some kind of work done by whoever is doing the billing. But if you have 15% left sitting in your 60 to 90 days, if you look forward at your 90 to 120, so we go another 30 days forward, there's a problem because that's signifying that your AR report isn't being worked.
Just to make it easy, some of the people are ChiroTouch users. So, like, what's the name of the report in ChiroTouch?
Yeah, so to run the report, open your accounting application, and then it's like the fourth button on the top. It's the insurance AR report. And I like to run that one because it'll break it down in the date range of that it falls in, but it also provides the full details that you can sort or look for different things. So if you're PI heavy or you have a lot of attorneys, you can kind of sort those out. I mean, your PI should typically pay within, I have Blue Cross that pays me in 30, but I have American Specialty Health that pays me in 90. It's going to vary widely because I see chiropractors who maybe bill $40 for an adjustment, and I see ones that bill $200 for an adjustment. So it's also taking into the contractual write-offs as well. Oh, my 98941 was 100% written off, or was $30 of the $70 written off because of contractual. Um, so
So
the
you,
write-offs are trickier to find.
you'd have to really look at trends and see is it trending up or down,
Correct.
and then
Yep.
have to spot check certain ledgers, and you'll see if they're just writing off a bunch of stuff. Because
Yeah. So if they're writing it off and you've had them doing billing for quite a while, the only way to catch unless you look for them, but maybe you have a turnover and you start to see your collections are dwindling. If your AR report looks fine, the write-offs would be the next place I would go look. It's going to be in the reports application.
yeah.
Under insurance, there'll be a write-off report listed there. ChiroTouch actually offers a great report for that as well. But if you go to the reports tab under insurance and insurance collections by date, you can run it by month and it will tell you how much insurance paid. And those are the exact reports I look at. And between the three, you can usually identify some kind of trend or some kind of missing cash flow. It could be an array of things, patient didn't bring in the right insurance, maybe a staff member entered a wrong ID number manually.
Do you have a certain idea of a percentage that you see there?
Probably closer to 10% of them are data entry, where that information was entered wrong or the authorization wasn't gotten. Something was wrong in the system to cause it to go out that I can't see on the pre-scrubbing report. So comes back denies, I need the office help to fix.
If you have like intake queue, it's going to import directly into the EHR. And obviously, the patient can make a data entry error.
I've seen the patient put their own date of birth wrong. It does significantly cut it down.
Yeah, but that's why we had a copy of their driver's license. We had a copy of their insurance. Sometimes you have older patients that hit the wrong button and stuff like that, and you just verify with them and then fix it in the system before you bill it.
Not necessarily true because every insurance has a different timely filing. So it's harder to collect after 90 days because most claims do have a 60, 90-day corrected claim timely filing, but original submissions go anywhere from even 6 months to a year. That's exactly right.
Cool. And then if someone wants to outsource their billing, I'm assuming you guys do that too, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we do full insurance bill. We do the reports and I try to fit to the office's expectations and processes thing. I like to act as an extension or assistant to their current biller. They may not have time to sit on the phone. So we do consulting, I do just audits, I do AR. I'm here to service the profession. You hear the word billing company, and there's a bad stigma about us. Like, I'm not going to beat around the bush. A lot of people don't like the billing companies, but one thing when it comes to us is I really want to feel like an in-house biller with a remote door. So I want to know your processes, no matter in what capacity we help, and adapt to those so that it's not so cold and stale or done. So we only collect on what insurance pays. So there's a driving factor to make sure that you also get paid 100% of what you're owed. So I don't collect any percent or dollar amount on copay, which is kind of unique for us
Yeah, and then obviously the percentage varies depending on the clinic, but is there like a typical range?
for that insurance collection. I will happily collect a 2% rate if all I need to do is click a button. But with us guaranteeing that we're following up and doing the AR report,
But if they just bill it and then write it off if it doesn't get paid, then they don't even chase it, right?
that's a lot of work, but there's enough money there that's worth working for it. So
Yeah, absolutely. It's a lot of work to get the people in.
there's a link on the top to schedule a discovery call, and I do all of our calls. And really, on that call, it's let's get on, let's talk about the concerns or problems you have, and let's see, can I give you a recommendation there? Can I hop in and do a free audit?